These are the folds that you will need to make for the worksheet on the magic circle. I'm skipping page 30 and starting with circle number 2 because the first page is pretty easy to figure out. Starting with number 4 on page 31, the first fold that you're going to make is having one edge of the circle come in and touch the center. The line segment that's formed here on the outside is called a chord, C-H-O-R-D. The second fold that you're going to make is going to be similar to the first fold. You want to have the edge come into the center, but you also at the same time want to have the two corners meet over here. So it takes a second to get those to touch the center and then also have the vertex meet. And when you're done, you'll have something that looks like a ice cream cone. That is the fold you'll need for number 5. And then for number 6, you're going to make the third fold into the center again so that both of the vertices meet the other two sides, and then you'll have an equilateral triangle. These are the 3 folds that you need for page 31. Moving on to page 32, number 8, you want to mark the midpoint of one of the sides. We do that by matching the 2 vertices together and making a small pinch to find the midpoint of one of the sides. And then we're going to make a complete fold from that side up to the apex or the opposite vertex so that we can create a right triangle. The original equilateral triangle that we had, each of the angles was 60 degrees because it was an equilateral triangle. And when we fold this in half, now we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. For number 9, you're going to open the equilateral triangle, again, open back to the 60, 60, 60, and then fold the top down to that middle point that you found on the other side to create a trapezoid. And then for number 10, you're going to fold these 2 sides in to the center, one like this, and one like this, to create a rectangle. These 2 sides from the trapezoid folded in. Moving on to page 33, number 11, we'll unfold the 2 corners here to go back to the trapezoid, and then we're going to fold one of these triangles over the center like this to create a rhombus. This is for number 11. And then for number 12, we'll fold the other triangle over to make a small triangle. For number 13, if we open this up, these 3 sides become a 3-dimensional figure, which is called a tetrahedron or a pyramid, that looks like this, where all 4 of the sides are equilateral triangles. Starting on page 34, number 14, I'm going to go back to the large equilateral triangle and fold one of the corners to the center like this to make a different trapezoid, one that has a smaller triangle folded down. That's for number 14. For number 15, we'll fold a second piece in like this to make a pentagon. And then for number 16, we'll fold the third corner down to make a hexagon. So your final number 17 should look like this. This should give you most of the folds that you need. The last one, that last one was number 16. For number 17, what you're going to do is you're going to fold these small triangles up and then place them on top of one another, and you make what's called a truncated pyramid. It's like a pyramid with the top that's been cut off. this to focus. So you can see that it's like that. Hopefully these folds will help you kind of get started on working on those pages.